understand that we get one chance, you.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm just popping in here at the start because this grocery haul was a huge grocery haul and I actually had not done the start or the end of the grocery haul. It was a busy day. I went to a lot of stores. It was madness. And I did spend over my budget. I just want to pop in here because this grocery haul and the next couple are very much going to come up very close together. Normally it's like one every week, but because I haven't posted in so long, I'm doing catch up with that. If you're a VIP member, so this is for February by the way, these grocery hauls and everything. If you're a VIP member, there is a meal plan with me video up on for February up on the VIP lounge. It is a very basic one this month because I just really didn't want to go through all the sheets and repeat myself again and again and again like I have over the years. But I'm telling you what my plans were and stuff for February when I was thinking and meal planning and doing the groceries. So that's available. It's an early release video, so it will pop up here on the actual normal channel at some point, so the rest of you will see it, but VIPs can see it now and get a better idea on what's going on with the grocery hauls as well. Now we are going into March already now by the time you see this video, and I have done a meal plan with me video for March, and it is going to be very long because I'm going through like all my printables, my meal planning printables, how I use them, what I'm doing, giving advice, just trying to help in more detail again. It may be boring for some of you because you've seen these videos a million times, but for anyone that hasn't and just wants a bit of a plan on what they can do differently for meal planning, because it is more than just going, I'm just gonna, yep, this is what we're having for dinner every night. Like, you need to do more than that. To save money and to not have wastage and all of that, you need to do more. So the meal plan with me video is going to be a lot more in depth. That will show up on the VIP lounge fairly soon, and it will be an early release video, and it will show up on the YouTube channel here at some point in March as an extra, obviously, video to help anyone out there that's struggling. I know a lot of you are really, I feel like everyone's kind of gone back to 2020 times again when COVID hit and everything kind of jumped up in prices and stuff, and it was a bit of a shock to everyone. People were struggling a lot, especially because there was job losses and stuff like that. So I wanted to do the in-depth video again to sort of help more people again, because I feel like it's just happened again. We're not having COVID, but the price rises and everything has gone up so much with everything over the board that when it comes to groceries, it's a real struggle for a lot of people. So I want to help. And people ask me questions all the time, so it's just easiest for me to just put it all in one video and say, this is how I do it. Try it, see if it works for you, because I know it's helped a lot of people, especially through 2020 it did. So, you know, if it's helped some other people, maybe it'll help some more. So hopefully that's what will happen. So with this grocery haul, I did go over budget in this grocery haul. I actually had $70 worth of free vouchers, I'll say, through a someone said, who gave it to, oh no, Johnny gave it to me. That's who gave it to me. I will link it in the description. I've already talked about it here on the channel briefly before, because I have been getting a lot of, I'll say, free money, like vouchers. What you get from it is vouchers for Prezi. That's what I exchange it to. I'll explain what it is in a minute. And then on Prezi, you get like a Prezi voucher. If you know what that is, it's a gift, online gift store, gift voucher store. It's massive, very well known. And say it's $20, you can exchange that voucher for any voucher that's on their site. And there's hundreds, if not thousands of vouchers on there. So there's plenty of places. I've just been exchanging them for Coles and Woolworths, and I've been using it for groceries. So I had $70 free money to do. What it actually is, and it's not for everyone, guys, but I will put the link in the description because I had people ask me last time because I forgot to do it. It's a, what is it, like a survey thing. Johnny got me onto it. He's like, oh look, I've made 20 bucks on this just by sitting. He was on the couch and he was just doing it one day while he was watching a movie, and he made 20 bucks. So then I got onto it and I thought, I'll give it a go and do it. And I literally just do it like when I'm on school run waiting in the car. I might do it at night when we're watching a show or something, or if I've just got a bit of a break from work or whatever, I just do it whenever. In bed, before I go to bed, that type of thing. And I have made, since January, between Johnny and I, we've made about $200. And I've just used it for groceries. Like, it's been amazing. You can opt So it's a survey thing. It takes time and it takes patience. So if you're not interested, don't even bother clicking through on it. And if you do click through on my link, I will say that I get like a bonus reward back to me as well. So just letting you know that. But it's not for everyone. I know I gave it to Rhiannon and she's earned a little bit, but she's not done it too much. Another friend of mine and her husband, they have actually done it and they've earned quite a bit of money as well, which has been good. And they've just exchanged it, I think, for grocery vouchers as well, which has been great. So I had overspent. It's called Pure Profile is the survey company. And yeah, you've got to have patience for it though. Yes, you really do. So back to the grocery haul. So I had $70 worth of free money there, which was great. Oh, by the way, with the survey thing, you have the option of cashing out, but it will take like 6 weeks for the money to hit your account. Like Johnny did that and that's how long it took. Do the voucher thing, do the Prezi voucher thing, because after the first 2 or 3 times you get it instantly, so it's amazing. The first couple of times it takes a couple of days because they've got to verify you and stuff, but other than that, yeah, just do the voucher, you'll get it much quicker. But with the groceries, so I had $70 worth of obviously free vouchers, so I spent $345 on this grocery shop that you're about to see. So $70, so that's $100 more than my budget, obviously, around about $100 more. So I went over by about $30, roughly $35. I don't know, I shop fortnightly. It's the best way to save money. It's how I work with my meal planning and everything. I do a main shop in the first week. The budget is $240. Second week is the top-up shop and my budget's $70. I've talked about how I work out that budget based on people and ages and stuff in previous grocery hauls, so definitely have a look at the grocery haul and meal planning playlist. It's linked below. So $240 was the budget for this day, and I was, yeah, $100 over, but I had $70 worth of free money and I knew that, so I did on purpose spend extra. So I ended up spending an extra $30, but I'm not mad about that because there's been weeks where I've not spent it, and you know, all of that, it kind of evens out. $30 is okay, do you know what I mean? So yeah, so I went to Coles, the reject shop, that cheap fresh fruit and veg shop that I go to, and Aldi. So have a look at what I've shopped for here. Oh, did I do Woolworths as well? I'm thinking, did I do Woolworths? Normally I do Woolworths, but what's this voucher? It might have just been Coles. It's hard to remember because it was a little while ago. So I must have spent that. So I know I had $70, so I must have spent that at Coles. Looking at this, oh, I did. I spent actually $105 at Coles, so $70 of it was the voucher. So I, yeah, just went to those shops for that week. So definitely have a look at everything I've got. Have a look at the meal plan with me video if you're a VIP member, and later on the channel when it pops up, so you can understand what I'm doing for February. But keep an eye out over the next few days. Subscribe if you're new, because I will have my top-up shop coming up, and then most likely the next one, which would be the main shop after that. I think I'll do that fairly close as well. So keep an eye on the channel for all of that. But otherwise, guys, thanks for watching today's video and enjoy today's grocery haul. All right, I have all my groceries out. We went to Coles, Woolworths, Aldi, and also the reject shop. So I'm going to show you everything I got. I think what I'll do, I'm obviously over budget today, guys, and I'll let you know all about that. But I think I'll show you the stuff in the freezer because that's still in the freezer. So freezer wise, this is all I got. I tried to get potato chips. Of course, there's none. I can't get those. And I tried to get my usual peas and corn as well, and I couldn't get those. So I'll just keep an eye out for those through the week, and I'll just get them if I see them. I'm all right for now. Like, I do have actual potatoes, which I can cut up and cook roast potatoes and stuff if I want to do that, or mash or whatever. And peas and corn, I've still got a little bit left. So this is all I ended up getting for the freezer. But puff pastry, this is 6 sheets. This is from Aldi. It's actually really good. It works perfectly for me. It was only $3. I'm sure it used to be more than that, but it was, yeah, $2.99, which was great. So I grabbed that one. The patties, I actually really like the patties. Since we bought that massive box from Costco, which I'd love to see again at Costco, I'll grab it again if it's there. It wasn't there last time, so I haven't got it since. But that was like a box of 80 for $16. This is a box of 30 for $13.50 on sale. Now that's actually not too bad really, like you get both bits and pieces of both. With the price that party pies and sausage rolls have gone up to now, it's not too bad. Plus I really like this one, like I do like the flavour of this. I love the home brand like Coles, Aldi when they've got it. They didn't have any today, but I like their home brand party pies for sure. The sausage rolls though from Paddy's are really nice, like I like them a lot, so I want to get this mixed box. So $13.50 for that. I got a sorbet for Johnny because he's not supposed to really have dairy unless he has his tablets, because he needs lactose free and he gets stomach aches and all this stuff happening. So I saw this today. We're always on the hunt for desserts Johnny can have. So this is summer berries. It's a sorbet. It's from Aldi for $7.99. It's actually not a bad price for the size of this tub. Like it's a pretty big tub, which I don't think it even says on there. It looks bigger than a 1 litre. It really does, but I can't sort of see. It's got no sizing on it, but it looks yummy. I'm looking forward to trying that. What's that called, that dessert? You know this. Is it Viennetta maybe? I can't remember what it's called, but it looks like this in the regular supermarket. Aldi have their version. The one in the supermarket's like $8 or $9 I think. The one at Aldi is only $5. It's $4.99. So I grabbed this for a treat. I've never given this to the kids, so I saw it there and I thought, I'll grab it and have a bit of a go. They also had a caramel version as well, but I thought we'll just get vanilla. I got 2 chocolate Bavarians, which are like $3. Like they're pretty cheap in Aldi. And this is, all the shops have a different version of them. We like the Aldi one, we really do. It's really nice, it's not too rich, it's a good size, we love it. It's a good cheap dessert, and I am just trying to do more desserts after dinner, because then the kids go to bed and don't ask for constant food after it. So we like to have something. So I got 2 of those. So I might start up this end and try to get some of this back into the fridge before it goes bad, because it's a very warm day today. All right, so yogurts. I actually got the kids' custard tubs for home. They're from Aldi as normal. And then I decided to get the yogurt pouches for school. So I've got these ones for Isabella because they're fine for her. I would love to get her these as well, but the cost of these and getting so many was just too much. And it's better than the tubs. The tubs, like Joseph can't have the tubs. It's just not suitable for him with how their lunches and that work now. For Isabella, she could, but then she'll probably lose spoons. It'll go everywhere in the lunchbox. This is just better. So I got the small ones for her. They're like 69 cents at 69 cents? I'm pretty sure it was 69 cents at Aldi. So we got 2 blueberry, 2 strawberry, and 2 banana. And then for Joseph, I just got 3 vanilla and 3 strawberry. So these will probably last, I can stretch these over the fortnight, and then on the other days they'll have something else in there. But I got all these, so these are only for school. They're not to be eaten anytime prior. They can have custard at home, and they can have this, or they can have this. I actually got this big tub as well, which is like a blueberry, you know, swirl premium yogurt. So I actually got that for me, but the kids can have some too, of course. And I thought maybe just having that with some granola or something on it would be really nice, so I grabbed that. This was under $5, which was really good. So I was looking for a strawberry one, but they didn't have any. They just had blueberry and passion fruit, so I went with this one. So meats, I got a few different things. So I got minced beef, which I'm going to do 2 different dishes with. I got this marinated in onion, garlic and red wine flavour roast for us. The kids, especially Isabella, like I always say, she's a bit of a vegetarian. She doesn't really eat meat ever. Joseph might have a little bit of this, but we'll just sort of see. But otherwise, this will stretch us over a couple of nights, because the kids aren't really eating it. They eat their veggies and salad and stuff, but they probably won't eat much of this. And then I got this stir-fry beef. I just went with the grass-fed because it was only an extra $1, and I thought the one at Costco was just, oh, so good. It cooked so well. It was tender. It was really good. And I'm wondering if it's because, you know, the quality was just a little bit better. So I went this one to sort of see how we go. So I'm going to use this in a stir-fry that I'm doing. I got some sausages just to break down and pop in the freezer just as an added extra. I got hot dogs just for a party food Friday night that we usually do. I got the hamburgers. So usually you can get the hamburgers from Woolworths. These are so good, these ones, guys. Try them. I love my homemade ones, I really do. But if you don't have time and you're just looking for something quick, this is great. You can get 2 packs of these for $15. They actually have some other flavors as well. There's like a chicken burger one, there's an Angus one, something else. there's something else, like a different flavoring or something, but we like just the classic. It's really nice and it's great on the barbecue. Diced chicken breast. This actually would have been cheaper at Aldi, but I just was there and I grabbed it. This was at Woolworths, and it was 1 kilo for $15. I think at Aldi they were only about $13 a kilo or something. So like for diced, I could buy the chicken breasts and cut them up myself like I normally do, but I tend to find I'm cutting off a bit and throwing it out because it's like all the really I don't know, all those yucky bits and stuff and the skin and stuff like that. So I just honestly wanted something simple. So I grabbed 2 lots of these. I got 2 sticks of Cabana, the Don Cabana from the deli. We really like, that's our favorite brand. And I was actually going to buy it in the pack, which is about $8, and you get 2 sticks pretty much of Cabana, but they were sold out. So I went to the deli and it was more expensive, $9.45. I just went with it. I didn't want them to break them in half so they would last longer in the fridge, because I'm going to use these for school lunches and for Johnny to take to work and stuff. So that's why it's so long. I've got 2 sticks in there. I got some lettuce, which I need to put into the fridge because it's starting to get a little bit too warm. That's just from Aldi, and it was like $1.99, I think. I tried to get my bird's eye stir fry veggies, and they were completely sold out at 2 supermarkets I went to, and I wasn't going to go to another one. So I grabbed this from Aldi because I'm doing I'm going to do beef and black bean stir fry, and I thought this one would go pretty good with it, but I also bought some broccoli to go with it as well. So this was only $3, so we're just going to give this a go and see what it's like. Again, not something the kids would eat, but we're going to have it, and this will be like one of those meals that Johnny can take to work. Got 2 lots of strawberries. These are 500-gram punnets, and these were from Aldi and they were $4. I'll be honest, they were actually cheaper at the fruit and veg shop, but when I was looking at the strawberries, they were not good today, so I didn't get them from there. So I did get these from Aldi, but that was a really good price. I will go through both of these punnets. I know there's a lot, but I'm going to go through both these punnets, break them up and put them in the glass containers like I normally do, and they'll last so much longer. So I usually do 1 container of strawberries we should eat really soon, and then the other container, once I split them up, will be, it can last a little bit longer. That way we go through them and there's usually no wastage, I guess you could say. So it just separating them for that reason works a treat. So I would highly recommend them. Don't wash them until you're going to eat them. Just separate them and put them in not a plastic container, like a glass container. I found the strawberries last really, really well. I will say a trick that I do though, instead of, like when I cut up all my veggies, you guys know if you've been watching the channel and food prep videos, like cucumber, capsicum, carrot, I cut up and put them in those glass containers as well, and they last really well separated for our garden salad. But another little trick that I do that I've been doing for quite some time now, I don't think I've shared it here on the channel yet, but stuff like zucchini, the capsicum, the cucumber, even the carrot, once I open up the bag, if I put these in separate Ziploc bags into my veggie crisper, they last 3 times as long. So instead of just having this loose in the crisper, it might last maybe a week or something. If I put them in Ziploc bags, they usually last 2 weeks. Like, it's amazing. And tomatoes is another one. Like if I buy big tomatoes, they'll last. The cherry tomatoes or the small tomatoes that I buy, they get eaten so quickly. I don't need to do that with them because the kids will they would take this whole punnet and eat them. Like, they love them so much. But try it with other veggies that you've got stored in your fridge. It works an absolute treat, and you can reuse the Ziploc bags if you want to as well. So give it a try. The grapes, I actually got, this was from the cheap fresh fruit and veg shop. And I just wanted a little bit of each because Isabella wants the red seedless, Joseph wants the white. So I thought getting from there is better because I can just choose the amount that I want. It's just a bit easier. So I got some of each of that. And then I got the zucchini from there. The zucchini was only $4 a kilo. I thought that was pretty good. I thought it was like $7 at Aldi once when I was looking. So that was pretty good. I got that. The Lebanese cucumbers, they were pretty cheap too. I think they were only $2.99 a kilo maybe, or $3.99. It's one of the two. So I got 3 of those. Capsicum was super cheap. This one's all right and we're going to eat this like pretty much straight away because I'm going to cut it up for our garden salad. It was only $3.99 a kilo, which was amazing because I've been seeing capsicums for like, I don't know, $10, $11 per kilo. So that was a really good price. And the bags of carrots, these are the carrots I get from there. These are great. They're a 1 kilo bag, $1.49 a bag. So that's even cheaper than Aldi at the moment. So I grabbed those. The tomatoes, I normally don't buy cherry because The cherry ones are just too big for the kids to put in their mouth, so I prefer the little Roma ones. However, these are only $3 and they're actually small. So these are actually great. The kids will be able to, especially Isabella, I can put these in a lunchbox without having to cut them up and she can just eat them, which is great. So I got 2 punnets of those. Watermelon was $2.49 a kilo. This ended up costing me about $6 roughly for what it was. So I'm gonna cut that up and pop that in the fridge in a container. Bananas are so expensive everywhere, even at the cheap fresh fruit and veg shop. These were, I think, $3.99 a kilo there. I just got the little kids ones. We call them kids ones because it does say that. These will go really quickly, but they're only $3.50, so I grabbed those. I did get some plums today. Now they looked really good, $3.99, so it was $3.49 for all of these. I didn't get apple because I just don't need it this week. This though was just something different. Johnny and I will definitely eat this. I'm going to try to get the kids to try it because I don't buy different fruits like this often. They generally don't have them, and I don't know how they'll go with the skin, like whether they'll like the texture, but we'll see. I grabbed those just for something different. Then broccoli I actually got at Aldi and there was quite a lot of it, but I'm going to use this over a couple of different dishes. And then also for fruit stuff, I wanted to get, for when I'm running out of like fruits and stuff towards the end of the fortnight, or even the end of this week, I got another box of the 2 fruits. This is like, it's not $5 anymore. I think it's like $5.50, but you get 10 in them, which is a really good price, and that's only at Woolworths. That's all you can get it there. And then the other thing I grabbed at Woolworths this time, which we haven't got for ages, was these. Isabella doesn't like these because of the texture, but it's not bad. Joseph likes it, I like it, Johnny will have it, so we like to have these. These are great for lunch boxes too. You can freeze them, and then when they get to school they defrost and they can have them. They're pretty good, like they're a 4-star health rating. There's apple, and there's also like an apple strawberry, which I thought I got, but it doesn't look like I did. But either one will be fine. They're really good. So these are only 95 cents at Woolworths, and they're really good, so give them a go. They're great for lunch boxes, like I said, as well. Actual juice, so we love what's this called, Golden Pash juice, and we used to get a really good deal on the actual juice boxes. They're really expensive now. They're about $15 for 24, unless you get them on a like a really good special at Costco. I've got them like for $8. They've been amazing. These have even gone up. These are like, I don't know, like $2.60 maybe each or something. They're pretty expensive now. These were, actually I think they were $2.70 each because they were half price, $1.35, which is amazing. So I got 4 of these, and what I'm going to do is I bought this as well, the Pop Tops, which we never buy, but they were $5. I think they're just apple. But when these are empty, I'm gonna fill them with this juice. So they're just an easy grab and go, especially in the morning on the way to school or something for breakfast and things. I'm gonna have these. So I figured if they were in this, they might be more inclined to grab this rather than leaving glasses. And this is another reason. Usually the kids will pour out of this into a cup, and then I find half-drank glasses all through the house. So if it's in this and they've had enough, they can put this back in the fridge. That's my theory. So yeah, hopefully that works. So not something I usually buy, the Pop Tops, but I thought combined with this, maybe it'll be a good solution. I didn't get regular milk because I've actually got enough in my fridge at the moment because I had to get some like 2 days ago. I just ran out. But I did get Johnny some lactose-free milk as always. I got the balsamic vinegar here, the normal white vinegar. I also got the brown sugar, the Worcestershire, I can never say it, sauce. What else? And all of these, I'm going to talk about these, but I got these for some minced garlic because I'm out of all this kind of stuff. I got all this to do some recipes that I'm doing up for Johnny's dinners and for us, obviously. But also the white vinegar I use for my cleaning as well. I just mix that with a little bit of water and some dish liquid, and it's in a spray bottle, and it's a great sort of multi-purpose cleaner. So I use that a lot for that. Tomato sauce has gone up as well. I used to pay like $3 something for this 2 litre in Aldi. I think it's like $4.50 in Aldi at the moment. I think that's what I paid today. But I did notice in Coles and Woolworths it was way more expensive than that. So it's still cheaper at Aldi, which is good. I got a couple of no sugar lemonades. I got some yummy Portello, which is delicious. This is about $2, but absolutely love this. I wish they had They've got creamy soda in the Riverport as well in the supermarket. This is just in Coles and Woolworths. I wish they had the lime, you know, the green one. Oh, I love that one so much. There are different flavours in smaller bottles in like Servos and places like that, but supermarkets, they only have this one really, and the creamy soda, but I grabbed that one. Another margarine because we were out. 2 boxes of Savoys because I haven't gone back to Costco yet. These were 2 for $5, which slightly dearer than Costco, but they were a pretty good deal. I got actually a 30 pack of eggs because I want to do a bit of breakfast prep for next week. And this was $9. Now that's actually not too bad really when you think about it, because I think I'm paying for like 12, like for a dozen, like $4 something. So that's a pretty good deal. So I grabbed those. I got 3 boxes of our favourite cereal because it's down to $3 from $4.50. They're only 500 gram boxes. I wish they made them bigger. So I can never buy them in bulk at a good price. So I have to wait until they're at $3 and then I go to town on them basically. But everyone loves these. We love them as cereal with milk, but also you can put them in lunch boxes for little snacks. They're so good. I did get some jelly as well for part of our desserts. I got 2 pineapple and 2 purple grape. And then pop them there. Then I got 2 boxes of shapes. Now I got the shapes actually at the reject shop because they were only $5.25 a box, which is cheaper than the supermarket and cheaper than Aldi. So I grabbed 2 lots of those. I got 2 of the pasta sauces we like to use from Aldi, from Woolworths. The sauce, like I said, garlic mince, 2 tins of crushed tomatoes for a recipe, 2 tins of beetroot. These are from Aldi, much cheaper. I did get some dinner bases. So these were all on special. The Canton was on special at, now these were on special at Woolworths, I think it was, and they were $3. I think they were $3 or $2.50. One of the two. I can't remember because there was a bit of confusion because they were on sale at both stores, but at Woolworths they were cheaper. So I got 2 of the black beef and black bean. I got 1 of the pineapple sweet and sour because I already have one in the cupboard. And then I got, these were down to $3 as well. I got a honey mustard chicken as well that I'm going to do up with some veggies for the freezer. I always buy 2 because I usually make like a double batch really. And sometimes just with some things, like I like to have a bit of extra sauce, so we kind of do that. Raspberry jam, which is about, I think it's $5 roughly. This is the jam we like. Isabella's obsessed with jam at the moment. She's not having millions of cheese sandwiches, she's having millions of jam sandwiches. So we are going through this very quickly because a lot of us are eating it. I got a couple of our normal apricot chicken bases. I do have a recipe for apricot chicken on the VIP lounge, and it's a great recipe. It is. I do like this better. And it's a bit quicker and cheaper to make using these bases, which is why I do a lot of this. It's just cheaper to buy it like this, so I do. So I got 2 of those. It was 2 for $3, and then I got 2 of the cottage pie ones again. I'm not making cottage pie with these. I'm actually going to make I'm going to make this up and kind of make them into with the puff pastry, like little pasties type thing. I thought they'd be a good option for Johnny to take to work as well, with some veggie, like some potato or something like that on the side, or just as is as well. Super Dupers, these were only $4.50 each at Woolworths, so I grabbed them. Now last time, I'm pretty sure I filmed it, unless they were just a random purchase I saw. They had sugar-free ones and I purchased them and they were great. Isabella didn't go bouncing off the walls, they were amazing. But the flavours, they didn't have many flavours in them. They were all pretty much just like red type of flavours and not very diverse. So I have got these again. Super Dupers are so expensive now. Like you can't get home brand icy poles like you used to when I was a kid. I don't know why. I guess companies like this have just taken over the market, but Super Dupers normal price, I think they're like $7 or $8. Like they're pretty expensive. So I get them when they're on special. Some not so healthy treats. These are so good. These are from Woolworths. I think they're about $2.25 each or $2.50 each. And then also the Rocky Road as well, which are like, what are they called? I forgot what clouds or something maybe in other brands. But these are nice. They're like wagon wheels really. They've got the jam and everything and they're delicious. They're really nice. And then these are like Tim Tams obviously. I've tasted different versions of, not Tim Tam brand, and quite often the chocolate tastes a bit, I don't know, like milky. I didn't really like it, but these are really nice, especially cold, so I grabbed both of those. And then also, what can I go? Okay, we got the box of chips. So there's 20 in there and they're all flavors that we like. Quite often with these boxes, there's flavors that we won't eat. So this is always a really good purchase for us, and it's from Aldi. They're really nice. They are $5.25 now. They used to be under $5, but at $5.25, so cheap, very good if you can get them. Because it's potato, I know there's shortages in all different areas with that, but if you've got this in Aldi and you're looking for chips, get them. In the regular supermarket now, big boxes of chips like this are like $7, $8. Like, they're so expensive. So for $5.25, that's a real bargain. Also got our normal popcorn that we get. That's still like $2.50 in Aldi for 10 packs. Really nice. Stays fresh because of the packaging that this popcorn's in, and they're not too salty. Like, they're really nice. Now, reject shop. Oh, first of all, finish off Aldi, but Aldi, I got 2 laundry liquids as normal. I actually got a toothpaste. I think this is under $2 for Isabella. She likes the taste of this one, guys. You know, I was having a problem with that. It's 4 to 6 years old. She's still in that range, so I just grabbed this one for her, and yeah, it's good. She likes it. We all have our own toothpaste because, well, for Johnny, he's often moving bedrooms with different shifts, work shifts and stuff, so he takes his little toiletry bucket with him to the other bathroom, so that's why we have different toothpaste. But the kids have different ones just because the age difference and stuff, and it's just easier to have their own. So yeah, that's the one Isabella actually has. And then what else have I got? I'll come back to this from the reject shop. The bread, as always, $3.90 at Coles and Woolworths. I went to get bagels at Coles because we like the Coles ones, but they were so expensive now. They were $3.50. These ones are the Aldi ones, and they were still around $2.50 roughly, so much cheaper. But I am now cutting these in half and putting them in the freezer like this. Bread as normal I got from just the regular supermarket, $3.90. Bagels, so bagels, I got these from Aldi. These were, I think, about $2.50. Still very affordable, cheap for bagels. The ones at Coles, I actually went to get those ones first, but they're $3.50 now. They're so expensive. It's just for the Coles brand. But bagels, we like them. Isabella, that's something she will eat for breakfast, so I quite often put this with jam on it, toast them. Otherwise, she'll just eat them with nothing on them and not cooked, so she likes them. I have gone to actually cutting these in half though and putting them in the freezer like this, and then I just pull out a half whenever we're going to cook one for her or for us. For breakfast. So she won't eat a full one, she'll just do half, so I just cook half. And then when I was in Coles, I actually went in for call them cheesy mites. These are only $2.20 at Coles, just in the bakery section. They're not as good as Baker's Delight, but they're good for the price. Like, that's so cheap. These are over $5 at Baker's Delight, so for $2.20 they're good. These are for Joseph. I'm gonna wrap these in cling wrap or put them in a Ziploc bag and put them in the freezer for school lunches. So he'll have 2 a week for the next fortnight. When I was in there, they had bread on sale. They had, it's gone a little bit sweaty actually because of the heat in the car, so I might have to put these in the freezer. But bread rolls, $1.50, and then hot dog rolls, 2 lots, $1.50 each. So that was really good, especially for the middle of the day. I was surprised. So I grabbed all of those. I forgot a couple of things here. So we've got also cookies. These were, I think, $5.50 from Coles for a pack of 24. They've got Anzac, the choc chip one, and then I think they're like double choc or something. I got those. 2 bags of pasta from Aldi. We've got bows and spirals. And then I'm just making sure there's nothing else here that I've forgotten. I don't think so. Reject shop. So besides, I got the shapes at the reject shop. I also got these garbage bags because they were a good price. I think they were like under $3 maybe for these, or $3.50 actually I think they were. But I usually use supermarket bags for rubbish, but then we like to put them into something else to go into the big bin. So there's 16 in there. I thought that was a good price, so I grabbed those. Foil is so expensive everywhere I go. But this one's 20 meters and it was $3.50 at the reject shop, so I grabbed that one. In Aldi I did check, but it was $4.50 there, so I don't know if it was a bigger roll though. I'm not sure, but this is all I need, so I just grabbed that. My deodorant, and Isabella uses the same one now. This is my favorite. This is what I like to use, and it's the invisible dry one, so it doesn't mark clothes and things. $2.75 in the reject shop, always as normal price, which is good. This is the hairspray that I like to use on me and the kids as well. And Joseph, because he's doing his hair all the time, he likes this too. It's a gel spray. That's why it's really good. Hard to find in the normal supermarket now though. $4.50 in the reject shop, so I grabbed one of those today. They actually had a palm olive refill for our foaming things for only $2, so I grabbed that. That was a bargain. That's cheaper than Aldi, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh no, this. Oh, I'm missing things everywhere. Okay, choc chip muffins as well. I got these ones this time because obviously I'm not at Costco. Otherwise I'd get Costco ones because it's cheaper. These are $5.50 now, and you get 10 in them, but they're actually wrapped and they've got a bit longer shelf life on them, so that's why I grabbed them, so I could just have a good stock of them over the next couple of weeks. You can freeze them as well. I don't know if it says not to, but I do have no issues with that. So I will pull these out. They're individually wrapped, which is good too, especially for school, because I would just end up wrapping it in plastic and stuff anyway for school. So these are great. But yeah, already done. I'll pop them in the freezer individually and just grab out on school mornings. I pop them in their lunchbox and they defrost by the time they eat it. It's great. So good for the car too, these ones. So I grabbed 2 of those, and then I think that's everything.
The things that we'll do, 'cause I